All right, we're in LA. This place was a war zone a few weeks ago, unfortunately. We're going to see what lessons we can learn. State leadership matters. So we'll see the lessons from California, how to avoid them in our place in the heartland. This is why state leadership matters. I'm in Los Angeles, where there was a number of protests over the course of the last several weeks. As you saw, several of them got violent. You can see the law enforcement presence, what they've been doing to defacing many of our buildings right here in the United States of America. Death to America, it says they don't spell America correctly. Maybe that's a failure of our education system, but they did get the profanity spelled correctly. And to me, it's just an eye-opening moment of why state leadership matters now more than ever. Look at what's happening in California. Unless we actually set the right tone of leadership, this is happening in the rest of the country pretty soon before we know it. We're going to make sure it doesn't happen in Ohio. The truth of the matter is I am the kid of legal immigrants who came here the right way. But we're also a nation founded on the rule of law. We shouldn't apologize for that. I've met many friends on this trip in Southern California, traveling LA, great people who live here as individuals. Yet it's a small, vocal minority that's really abandoned the rule of law. And we're not going to stand for it. We defend the Constitution. We defend what this country was founded on. We're a nation founded on the rule of law where you come in the right way. But if you're here illegally, I don't think it should be controversial to say that you shouldn't have done it that way in the United States. So it's kind of sad to see what's going on here. Death to colonialist domination. My question is, what the heck are you talking about? We're a country that got over colonialist domination in the American Revolution. Now we elect our leaders. If you disagree, settle at the ballot box. Don't settle it through violence. Don't settle it through defacing our monuments. Show some pride in this country. That's what we need to bring back. And I think it takes leaders with the spine to do it. We're not going to stand for this in Ohio. California, Gavin Newsom, I want you to know that we expect better of you too. Let's get this train back on the tracks. It's this fringe minority, a tyranny of the fringe minority, that's actually in some ways holding the country hostage. And I want to liberate the true American spirit where you could disagree, but still get together at the dinner table at the end of it, instead of vandalizing and violence. That's not the American way. Now, do we need some sensible reforms to the legal immigration system? Of course we do. But that's no excuse for breaking the rule of law. It's no excuse for violating our nation's laws. No excuse for opening our borders. And I think we need leaders who are courageous enough to be able to address both of those problems at the same time.